Good morning. Good morning, everyone. The only reason I'm doing that intro is because I have so many destinations that I'm streaming to. They all come online at different times. Some of them takes 15 seconds. Some of them are like 5 seconds. So, plus I think it's kind of cool and I love that music. If you didn't know, that's actually from it's from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Don't tell anybody because I'll probably get a cease and desist letter or some copyright violation or something like that. But it's cool, and I made it myself, so I'm happy. I'm proud of that. So happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day here in the United States. And I believe yesterday was it Canada Day? I'm not Canadian, so I don't know for sure, but I know there was a big holiday up there. So happy Canada Day to everybody up there that I know in Canada. So today, let me pull my notes up here because I have something really cool. I started listening to something recently called the Success Hotline. It's from a guy named Dr. Rob Gilbert. He's a he's an associate professor at Montclair State University, and I honestly don't know where that is, but he's a sports psychology professor. And for like 30 years or since 1992, he's been doing a recorded message, like a voicemail message that you can call into. Been doing it every day, like literally every day. He's up to this morning when I called in, it was 11,800 and something. He's up to almost 12,000 daily messages that he does daily. And he records them every day. Like you would think he would do it in advance, but no, I don't know if he does any of them in advance or not. But you can tell when you call in, it's like the day of, because of the context that it's put into. Anyways, so one thing I heard, it was a few weeks ago, he did one on who you listen to, and I'm really big on that also, right? The words you use, the way you speak to yourself, the way that who you listen to and the way they speak and everything, and how that affects you and your performance and your goals and the things that you want to do and achieve. And he talked about an athlete named Wilma Wilma Rudolph. Couldn't even say the words. And amazing story. I'll give you a brief history, but this is it's very important who you listen to, right? So Wilma Rudolph was born, I think in like the 1940, and she had, let me look at my notes here. She was born premature, uh, almost died at birth, had pneumonia and scarlet fever. Oh, double pneumonia, even better. And then got polio. And the doctors were like, just accept the fact that you're not going to walk ever again. So that's what all the professionals said. That's what all the experts said. And this is why I always am harping on I like experts and I like science and I like all of that stuff a lot. I'm a super nerd, but sometimes you just have to listen to yourself and listen to what you want and what you know is possible, even if you're not sure of it. So her moms are awesome for this, right? And other people in our lives that are just like super supportive. Her mom was like, if you want to walk again, if you want to not be stuck in a wheelchair, you can do that. And she just encouraged her. They actually did a movie too. And it was an old timey movie. I started watching part of it and I was like, I couldn't really get into it. But the message is amazing. So her mom was like, you can do anything you want to do. You can do anything you put your mind to. You don't have to listen to them. Do your thing. So I think at age 13, or no, 9, somewhere around there, she started walking again. She had braces on her legs and everything else. So she started walking again. And for some reason, she had a dream of being the fastest woman alive. And in 1956, she went to the Olympics and won a bronze medal, I think in the 200-meter relay or something like that. Anyways, she went back in 1960. Oh, and in 1956, she was only 16, which was crazy. So then she goes back in 1960, wins 3 gold medals, and set, I think, 3 world records also. 3 golds in 100 meter, 200 meter, and the 4 by 100 meter relay. I don't know a lot about. I did run track, but I don't know. I did track, but I don't know a lot about all the details of it. But yeah, amazing, right? That's just so incredible. I love stories like this because it shows you that anything is possible, and depending on who you listen to, including the voices in your own head, you get what you focus on more often than not. So even if you don't have anybody to listen to that's encouraging you, listen to the voices in your head that tell you it is possible. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. It takes work, but you can do it. So I don't know. It's my motivational kind of happy 4th of July message today. And I'm doing this again. I mentioned this yesterday. I'm doing this because I'm going to be running 2 classes next week for my peak performance sleep system crash course. It's free, so if you want to join, I picked this topic, 1, because it was amazing, Wilma Rudolph. 1, because it was amazing, and 2, because she was a woman and an athlete. And those are the 2 audiences that I'm doing classes for next week. You don't have to be an athlete or a woman. No, you do have to be a woman for the 1 class. It's women only for my women only class. But my athlete class, you can join that if you want, even if you're not. I'm going to be talking a lot about strength sports and things. So there's that. Anyways, if you are interested in that, go to getsuperhumanstrength.com. No, it's not Get Superhuman Strength. It's Get Superhuman Sleep. There's something in the description down below. I'm learning all this still. And I have links to Wilma Rudolph stuff in there. I have down below too, depending on where you're seeing this, the phone number for the Success Hotline should be in there. And if it's not, let me find it real quick, because you definitely want to call the Success Hotline. It's just a couple minutes. It's a few minutes every morning. You make it part of your morning routine. I do this. It's an amazing way to start your day. Call the Success Hotline, and just it's the quickest, easiest thing you can do to make your day amazing. Anyways, the phone number is 973-985-4138. 973-985-4138. Ooh. And I was on time this morning, so I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm trying to keep these a little shorter, but I got a little excited about talking about this story because who do you surround yourself with? Who do you listen to? And are you listening intently to the possibilities, even when there doesn't appear to be any? If that sense. All right. That's all for now. Have a super amazing day, and I will talk to you soon. Actually, it's have an amazing day because it's better than the alternative. I'm getting better. I'm telling myself I'm getting better. I'm listening to that. See you at 5:30 p.m. I'm going live again, Mountain Time.